Disney Lorcana's third set, Into the Inklands, has many changes. Will these changes be enough to bring back the TCG? Will this TCG survive its first rounds of championships? Let's find out, and let's chat how it's going to impact Pokemon. Inklands has been released, the third set in Lorcana, and quite honestly, there's been a lot of changes, including some new rules. Oh my goodness. We are seeing, of course, some new cards as well, some sideways cards for the first time. I'm pretty pumped for this new set. There's another sideways card. Now, Pokemon has done some sideways cards in some sets in the past, and they have gotten rid of them for a few different reasons. As a collector, sideways cards, as much as I do like them, they do make for some challenges when it comes to putting them in binders, but from a playability perspective, oh, there's a super rare for our first pack. Makes for interesting displaying. Pluto for our holo, and there's some additional card types, those location cards. When it comes to Pokemon, you guys know how much we love Pokemon, and the reason we do these verses is because we want to keep you guys up to date to other TCGs and other things that are going around in the TCG universes. Let's go fire! There's always new things coming up. I love Disney, and when Lorcana was released, I had to get involved, and this is, oh, we've got a Weevil, and we're gonna have to stop there because we have to take a look at this beautiful Weevil underneath the microscope. Do we have a double? We do not, but we'll get back to that point in just a second. Beautiful crown of gold, let alone those claws. Look at those fangs, my good gracious. Now that ability is pretty fabulous, but I can't get over those fangs. With this new set, Lorcana has also announced that it will be also hosting some additional tournaments. Its first set of tournaments for the TCG, as well as announced 2 additional rounds of releases. So it announced 4 releases for the launch of this inaugural TCG. Ooh, what a beautiful card there. So the Lorcana TCG will have 6 releases in total so far. 4 out of the first round of releases when it officially got announced, and now 2 more. Let's go fire. Ooh, that is not fire. And that pretty much is very similar to Pokemon. Pokemon has 4 standard releases per year with typically 2 special collections. Lorcana has not released any special collections yet. It just has its 4 standard releases. It will have 2 additional releases. Ooh, a Golden Go. And those 2 additional releases for next year have yet to be really given much more information. It means that technically for next year, we do not know whether there will be any more releases, but that is all the information we have so far. I am very intrigued to see what ends up happening. Oh, there's a patch. Inklands released a bunch of Dalmatian cards, which a lot of people are super pumped. There we go, the 99 puppies. So fun. But I am really intrigued to see how these first tournaments go. Do we have, oh, our very first legendary for today, and it is a holo legendary. I still think they got to work to do with these holo cards, but what a beautiful holo legendary. When it comes to Pokemon, its championship, its worlds, and its tournaments are one thing that people look forward to all year round. And I think Pokemon still has a leg up here. Let's go water. I think Inklands is going to be, it's its first big shift in the TCG itself. This first big tournament is going to be kind of our first look at how many people show up, whether or not there's a huge appetite for the game itself, and I'm looking forward to see how it goes. Heat Rotom for our rare. This is the very first set of tournaments they're going to be hosting, and so I am going to give them the benefit of the doubt that there is of course going to be some tweaking. It's going to be the first one they are doing, and so I really hope that it goes well for them. Having competition and having other TCGs around is not a bad thing. There's a super rare Pongo, Big Daddy there. And so I really hope, 2 super rares in one pack. I didn't even know that was possible. So I am really pumped to see the Lorcana and Ravensburger finally take the competitive side of the TCG seriously and finally have those first sets of tournaments. But when it comes to Pokemon, it's something they've been doing for, almost 2 decades. And so I guarantee you there's going to be some work to be done there because, the Pokeverse has been doing this for a really long time. Let's go water. Where are my water energies today? Of all of the Pokemon cards we pull today, we will be giving away, so make sure you leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you want to win our Poke cards that we open today. Ravensburger is not 100% foreign to events. They our sponsor and are a part of fairly large events when it comes to the puzzle world. And so I'm not really sure how these tournaments are going to be held and whether or not other people are holding these Lorcana events and they're just sponsoring or a part of them in one way or another. So it's going to be interesting to see how these all shake out and how they're going to be organized. Oh, there's the Stitch. Adorable. And the Heart of Tefiti. I absolutely love that movie. Whereas in the Pokemon universe, some events are held privately with sponsors, whereas some events like Worlds are held by Pokemon International itself. And so it's kind of a bit of both on in the Pokemon world. And so it's going to be really interesting to see how they kind of Let's Go Fire kind of organize themselves on the other front. I have a feeling Ravensburger may do very similar like the puzzle world, but we'll have to wait and see how things shake out if it ends up becoming as big as, Pokemon Worlds. Magmotor, this bundle better start giving me something here. So far, no hits. This Inkland release is modifying the game slightly, so a lot of people are modifying their decks and prepping for these tournaments and these different regional events. Let's go. Oh, and I'm definitely getting into my Poke world. There's another one, DeVille Manor. I do love these cards as much as they're sideways and I have no idea how I'm going to display them. It is a lot of fun to see the different areas, and I would call them stadiums. I know they're not called stadiums, but in our Poke life, they're called stadiums. Oh, Cursed. That's a beautiful card. And there's a stunning Tinkerbell in the holo. Oh, these holos, they need a bit of life still. Okay, Paldean Fates, we need a hit out of this bundle. Our other bundles have been pretty good, and we should be getting at least a few hits out of them. Let's go water. And we've gotten quite a few psychic energies, which is really interesting. Now, of course, it is Regionals Palooza right now, and there is a Wigglytuff. I told you guys, I'm the Wigglytuff queen these days. Everyone is prepping their decks for rotation, and on that note, let's take a look at this Wigglytuff underneath the microscope. Do we have a double? Of course, we have a double, a daily double with a Palanfin. We haven't seen a Palanfin in a little while. No, wait. Didn't we pull one like yesterday? Oh my goodness. Palanfin, and an Executor. Well, Wigglytuff, let's take a look at you underneath the microscope. I think we might have to start a Wigglytuff counter. I don't think the editor is going to be very happy with that, but this is getting a little ridiculous. Look at those green eyes. For the record, I have yet to pull an enchanted. Now, the reality is we have lots of Lorcana that I have yet to open. If you look at our wide shots of our studio, and I'm gonna do a card trick that doesn't exist. Maybe there is a card trick. No, there isn't. There literally is not a card trick in this. Oh, there's another puppy. My goodness. I hope to collect all the puppies. They're absolutely adorable. 99 puppies, and I'm not one of them. And I have yet to open an enchanted. One of these days, it will happen. Oh, there's the piglet. The editor is very happy with this piglet. This is just so cute. How can you say no to this piglet? I hope that by the time I open all the Lorcana I have in the studio, that I pull a gosh darn enchanted. It better happen. It better happen is all I have to say. Oh, Scroop. See, here's a revert or a hollow that isn't that bad. On camera, it looks a little dark, but in person, it actually looks pretty good. Maybe they'll get all of them to look this good. One day we can hope. Paldean Fates. Here we go. Hopefully we can get at least one more hit out of Paldean Fates out of this box. Let's go water. I have yet to pull a water energy. My good gracious. Oh, there's an Iono. Whoever wins this, make sure that if you have enough Ionos for your decks, bulk, that Iono's worth some money. Raichu, give me a legendary. Still haven't pulled a legendary. We pulled a couple super rares. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, there's a beautiful Eeyore. Another Stitch. I wonder how many of those sideways. Oh, here's another one. Oh, Tiana's Palace. Stunning. Oh, Nala. Scrooge McDuck. And Cusco's Palace. Stunning. It's always fun to discover a new set. I am absolutely pumped for the next Pokemon set coming up in just a few weeks. I cannot believe we are already March. Let's go water. There we go. There's my water energy finally coming out. Magmar. Nemona's backpack. Natu. There's the Paldean student that still haunts me, and a golden go. 2 packs left, one of each. Will I pull a enchanted out of this beautiful piglet pack? If it will let me open it, that is. The editor just loved how I opened that pack. Absolutely loved it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there's another one. There's so many of those location cards. Quick Patch. I wonder if we will learn how to play this TCG one day. We will have to wait and see. Oh, and just more. There's so many locations. Okay, Paldean Fates. Here we go. 6 boosters. And we pulled 2 out of the 6 packs. Will we find one last baby shiny or even, I don't know, maybe a gold card? We have yet to pull a gold card out of this set. Let's go fire. Oh, that is not fire. Okay. Will we finally pull something out of this set? Congratulations to last week's winner. Come back next week to find out if you've won the beautiful cards we have pulled today. Oh, and we have something. What do we have? I think it's a trainer. Which trainer train do we have? Oh, it's a Clive! I have not pulled this Clive because we've pulled nothing but Paldean students out of this set. There is a trainer train. If you've liked today's opening, let us know in the comments. because of course you want to win this beautiful Clive. If you've enjoyed these Lorcana versus Pokemon, check out our last one over here.